Hey Fragrance Family, I'm Dare.
I'm Jer.
And we're the Fragrance Bros.
Bros.
Coming at you again with another fragrance review, another subscriber's choice fragrance review.
Oh.
This time on Interlude Man. A lot of hype on this one.
Yeah.
It's their newest release.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, not their newest one, but it's one of their newer releases.
Yeah. A lot of hype on Facebook.
Yeah.
By certain people.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it's hyped in the YouTube realm.
Yeah, that's true. I think I've only seen like 1 or 2 reviews. Maybe, yeah. I think 2 reviews is all I've seen.
Here comes a third.
Here comes a third.
It's a doozy.
Dangerous Deuce is 2012. It's classified as an Oriental Woody. Notes are bergamot, oregano, pimento berry, frankincense, opopanax, cistus, myrrh, agarwood smoke, patchouli, and sandalwood. Really strange note list.
Yep, you can wipe most of those away.
Yep. What'd you get of longevity out of this?
It's beast mode on it.
Yeah.
Beast mode, baby. It lasts. It kind of feels like it lasts until you wash it off.
Yeah.
You can get 2 weeks. No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Almost. You probably can.
Probably so. Lingering.
Yeah.
It's some tough stuff.
It's like all those notes except for bergamot.
Yeah.
are like all base notes. Almost.
Yeah, that's right. It just sinks into your hair and just.
Yeah, I got beast mode as well, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it lasts so long, so long,
Long time.
annoyingly long.
Yeah. Yeah.
What'd you get for projection?
It's beast mode.
Yeah.
It's beast mode. The the projection and the longevity are a straight line.
Yep.
There's no.
Yep.
It's just like freight train, son, all day.
That's right.
All day.
Yep. I got beast mode as well.
Yeah.
Season, I'd say this is great for winter mostly, but I think fall works as well.
Yep.
And night mostly, I think.
Word.
And purpose, I would say this is great for casual, probably mostly, but I think it could also work formally.
Yeah. And
Because it's so weird.
if used with discretion.
Yeah, like like spray it into a decant, then quarter spray.
You do like the woman thing where you spray in there and then you.
Yeah, totally.
You go through?
Yeah, that's right. And what does this remind you of?
It reminds me of a lot of smoky, ashy smoke ash.
Yeah.
It's that agarwood smoke is like, I mean that's front and center for me. And I've worn it from a couple different sources, from a full bottle and also from a decant from a whole nother separate bottle. So I know that's the way this smells. There's probably some of those notes probably serve to support a little bit. I would be interested to smell what just the agarwood smoke oil smells like versus without all those things in there.
Yeah.
I don't know what they do to help.
Yeah.
But you don't smell them really. You really just smell like a smoky, ashy scent, and I think that it smells good, but it reminds me a lot of just ash, like a burnt forest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or maybe if someone is burning trash or something like that.
Yeah.
Which I always hate, but I don't hate this fragrance. So I'll stop there. What does it remind you of?
Just soot. Just reminds me of soot. Like it really reminds me. Everyone was saying how it was smoky and it was dense and everything, and I'm always on the lookout for a good smoky fragrance. And
Always.
always.
You know what?
You have a summer fragrance, it better have smoke in it. But so I always love smoke referenced in fragrances, especially for fall and winter, because fall and winter you smell chimney smoke and everything. It smells great.
Yep.
It just puts you in the a seasonal mood. So whenever they were describing it, I thought, oh man, this is gonna smell great. Smelled it, just smelled like fireplace ash, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like it literally just smells like you're done with the fireplace and you just grab the ash and go, huh, I'm gonna wear this today.
It's a German shower.
That's right.
I don't know why German.
And also what I get, like, it really also reminds me of, okay, I hate it when this happens, but you go to like a bonfire or whatever, that's really fun, or you're cooking out, you're barbecuing, and then your hair gets that annoying smoke that's in your hair and in your clothes. It will not go away.
Yeah.
Even after like one shower.
Ooh.
You just have to scrub and scrub and scrub.
Yeah.
Reminds me of that.
Yeah.
It hangs on like that too. And
It's like the stink of Subway.
Yeah, that's right.
You go to Subway, you're coming out smelling like bread, son.
That's right.
You're gonna be yeasty.
That's right.
It's happening.
That's right. Gotta eat fresh, man.
Eat fresh. Smell like Jared.
So yeah, this just smells just like pure ash.
Yeah.
What I really hate about that is I don't like it when fragrances take an overly literal approach to a fragrance. So, like some fragrances, like CB, I hate perfume. There are other ones. I don't hate all their fragrances. There's just a couple that I just don't like. But
Yeah.
whenever they do something that smells literally like just what it's supposed to smell like,
Yeah.
it doesn't inspire me to want to wear it.
They pull a Demeter.
Exactly. What's funny is
Yeah.
Christopher Brosius, owner of CB, I Hate Perfumes, is the main perfumer of Demeter.
Ah. Boom.
So he's really talented,
Yeah.
but I don't want to smell like Reese's.
Right. Right.
If you have peanut butter in there, do something with peanut butter that makes me want to wear it.
Right.
And they didn't do that with Interlude.
Yeah.
Interlude just smells like ash. And I don't know if they were trying to make it smell like just a fireplace or whatever.
Yeah.
Make it smell incensey and whatever. It's supposed to kind of remind you of like a meditative moment where you had an interlude. They're always going for these weird semi-spiritual references. I don't think it really makes sense here. I mean, maybe it's just not our cultural paradigm.
Yeah.
We just don't get it.
Yeah.
And that could be very well what it is. But my cultural paradigm says it smells like just a
fireplace.
Well, I need to clean after I'm done with a fire.
Yeah. I remember wearing this to church. You remember the day?
Yes,
I wore it to church, and it got noticed a lot.
Yep.
Because it's a bubble of stink all around you. Not stink, but and it got complimented a lot though.
Yeah.
A lot. So I wonder. Everyone kept saying it smelled like incense.
Yeah.
Is that incense you're wearing? So maybe in the air it doesn't smell as smoky. I mean, incense and smoke are kind of synonymous because one is a burning form, but.
And people have a mistaken idea of what incense is too.
Yeah.
They think of incense as anything burning on a stick.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, is incense.
Right.
But it's not incense in the traditional
Yeah.
sense of incense.
Yeah. So that's what they thought it was. No one said you smell smoky or ashy, you know what I mean? Everyone seemed to like it. So there's that.
Yeah.
But on me, when I'm wearing it, it's almost too much to bear.
Yeah.
Because it's so strong, you smell it all day, and at some point, it's kind of like a sensory overload. You're like, I can't take any more. Like, I don't want to spend the whole day with my face in a chimney.
Yeah.
So,
right.
it just gets to be a bit much.
Yeah.
So I can appreciate what it does, but I can't take it. I can't take it.
Yeah. Yeah, I do actually remember that day whenever you wore it. And I don't know, I didn't think it smelled particularly great.
Yeah.
But it was one of those things where I was like, why are you getting compliments from it? And when I wore it, I got no compliments and got other thing. I got, you wearing incense.
Hater.
Yeah.
Right there.
Right. One comparison that I'd like to make here is that this smells almost exactly like Fireside Intense by Sonoma Scent Studio. And I think that scent has recently been discontinued. I don't think you can get it anymore. But we have a vial that was sent to us from another reviewer a couple of years ago. And they smell almost exactly alike.
Wow.
But that one was a lot cheaper. And that one was a literal take on Fireside.
Yeah.
On just a fire.
Yeah.
And so if I were to wear the two, that one probably projects less, costs a lot less, versus Interlude Man.
Shoot up.
That's right. But you can't find it.
Yeah.
So that's the problem.
Yeah.
Another thing I'll say too is that, like you said, when you wear it, the longer you wear it, the more you start to hate it.
Yeah.
Because it just doesn't die down.
Yeah.
It's just relentless. Relentless. And 5-6 hours later, it's just as strong. It's just as strong, and you really, really just get sick of it by that time.
Yeah, that's true.
12 hours later, it's just as strong.
It makes you wonder, do you really want your fragrances to last that long?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, maybe the dying down piece of a fragrance is like,
Yeah.
appreciate that because I can't just take it forever, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I know I don't want a fragrance that lasts that long. And there's these fragrances too, like the Nasamato fragrances that are like pure, almost pure perfume. And how long do they last? You do one spray and it lasts 24 hours or more.
Screw.
Yeah, no thanks.
No.
Yeah, I don't want a fragrance that lasts that long. There's just this line, you know.
Yeah.
I don't, whatever. So this fragrance is very, if you haven't caught on, it's very smoky. I think it works better for a man. I think in general, and it's pretty much just linear.
Yeah.
I don't know why they have bergamot in here at all because you can't smell it. And like you said too, all the notes in here. Maybe your nose is better than mine. I can't pick out any of the notes.
Yeah.
It just smells like ash, soot, and smoke.
Yeah.
That's it.
And oregano.
And oregano.
Whatever.
Bang for buck. This is $275 for 100 ml. Now you get your money's worth.
Yeah, it's gonna last.
It's gonna last a long time, but you better try before you buy.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say because this is definitely not a fragrance you want to buy blindly.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah. I could see this fragrance being, well used. I haven't really been to New York. I had when I was a kid, but like, if you are in a city, like a big city, and it's cold and windy outside,
Yeah.
and this is on you, and it kind of, the wind kind of whips it around sometimes. Like I can imagine that being pleasant.
Yeah.
But just being like on your skin, in your face, close to a woman or whatever, it seems like it would be a bit much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I just can't think of a time where like I'm gonna wear Interlude, man.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people do, but for me, for my application plan.
Yeah.
I don't know. The way that I do fragrances, the way that I do mine, this doesn't fit anywhere.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah. Same. You might like this, so it might be definitely worth a buy for you. But for me, even with the great performance, this is not worth it.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay almost $300 for smoke.
Yeah.
For I'll go do a bonfire.
Yeah.
For $10.
That's right.
And smell like this. Okay. Yeah. Now, what about compliments? Obviously, you talked about some compliments.
I got a lot. Seriously, no less than like 7 compliments that day. But I can't help but wonder if the thing that caused the compliment was because it's just such a monster performer.
Yeah.
Everyone could smell it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, it's unique. That by itself will get people to say stuff.
Like I have a friend at work who wears either gray flannel or Royal Copenhagen. But because I can smell it on him, I associate that scent with him, and I don't find it unpleasant at all.
Mm-hmm.
He's a little bit older than me, and I think it smells fine. So sometimes I think being able to smell a fragrance on a person gives it a positive. It's a positive, even if the fragrance is not as good as it could be.
Okay.
Just because you smell something,
Yeah.
when they pass, you know what I mean? It's like a sensory cue to that person that here comes so and so. I don't know if that's what it was or not. It got complimented more than I expected, a whole lot. It was all positive, no negative. And so I was really stoked afterwards, but then I wore a few more times and I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Couldn't hack it. Had to sell it. So.
Yeah, my wife didn't like this at all.
Yeah.
She kept telling me I smelled like incense. I got people that said I smelled like incense, not in the good way.
Yeah.
Got a lot of negative responses too. And on top of that, I just didn't. I couldn't stand it.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah.
Challenge.
Final rating.
I'm going to give this a 2 out of 5. I appreciate what it does, but the funny thing is, the only thing positive I have to say about it is the fact that I got complimented so much.
Yeah.
For my own personal feelings about it, it's too strong. I don't really love the smell that much, and it's really expensive and all that sort of thing. I want to like it more because I got complimented, but that's just not enough reason for me to keep this fragrance and wear it for other people. I need to like it too, so I got to go the 2.
Yep. I'm going to go a 1 out of 5.
No.
I hate this fragrance, man. I cannot say how much I hate this fragrance. It's awful. It's just awful.
Wow.
It's awful.
Wow. Can't say how much you hate it.
I cannot.
There are no words.
I need another review of just how much I hate this fragrance.
Jeez. Strong. All right.
So this is another one of those fragrances I cannot understand the hype on. And it could be just cultural things, it could be because all these subcultures around our country, we have tons of subcultures around our country, regional things.
Yeah.
And of course weather, but we wore it in the winter and still I didn't like it.
Yeah. That's right.
So,
You're right. Just not fans.
Yep. Hype killed again, man.
We ate all. Everything sucks.
That's right. Anyway, what do you think, YouTube? Let us know down in the comments down below. And of course, like and subscribe down below if you haven't already. We'll love you for it. And we'll see you next week with another fragrance review. We're the Fragrance Brothers. Bye.